Hi everybody, I'm Pete Ford, music theory professor at Adrian College, and today I'm going to talk to you about the cycle. And this is what most people call the circle of fifths, but I call it the cycle because it's in fourths. It's the way my teacher, Gene Parker, taught it to me, and this makes a lot more sense. We're going to, first you need to be able to write this down. If you can do this as a music student, you'll learn all kinds of information will come from how to do this. So first thing we're going to do is make a big circle, and think of it like a big clock. Looks like a big smiley happy face. I can put eyes in here, but instead I'm going to go 12, 6, 3, and 9, and that keeps things evenly spaced. Then I put 2 chalks in between those. If I don't do it in this order, I'm going to end up with something sort of lopsided. I don't like that. At the top, I'm going to put C. And what's different about the way I do this and other people is that I'm going ascending by fourths, or actually descending by fifths. So instead of putting G here, I'm putting F here, because C wants to go to F. F wants to go to B flat. You're saying, wow, this is really backwards. But a lot of things in life are better backwards, like Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, A, H, G, F, E, T, C, B, A. Something like that. E flat, A flat, D flat, which we'll also call C sharp, G flat, which we also call F sharp. The 5, 6, and 7 o'clock positions I like showing both ways. And then C flat, which is the same as B, E, A, D, G. And this is clockwise is what we usually think of as being progress in most things in life when we look at things. So just the way music goes. There are tunes that actually go opposite this. There's the Jimi Hendrix tune, Hey Joe. It goes, what, C, G, D, A, E, da-do, E. But we're not worried about that. Of course, Hendrix was cool because he did things differently. But we're talking about classical music right now and the way most music works. And it's the exceptions that make things interesting, of course. But we want to see how things actually work before we look at the exceptions. Now, let's look at the relative minors. I'm going to put A minor is the relative of C, and I'm going to put the minors on the inside, and I'll give them lowercase letters so that we know that they're minor. They're relatives because they share the same DNA, but they have different names, like the same key signature is like a DNA. 0 sharps, 0 flats. And we can actually steal these on the cycle from 90 degrees away. So this A, I can steal from here. A minor and C major have the same 0 sharps, 0 flats. So with F, it's going to be D minor. Pretty cool, huh? With B flat, it's going to be G minor. With E flat, there it is, C minor. And I use lowercase letters. With A flat, it's F minor. With D flat, it's B flat minor. C sharp is going to be A sharp minor. We do get some enharmonic notes where we have 2 names for the same note down here sometimes. G flat is going to be E flat minor, or D sharp minor. C flat is going to be A flat minor, or G sharp minor. And there's the joke, what do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? A flat minor? Okay, but no time for jokes, we're serious here. C sharp minor goes with E major. F sharp minor goes with A major. B minor, again they're from 90 degrees around, goes with D major, and E minor goes with G major. Now, let's talk about sharps and flats, numbers of sharps and numbers of flats. F has 1 flat, and I'll just do that, okay? B flat has 2 flats. E flat has 3 flats. Don't worry about where the lines and spaces are here, but it looks something like that. A flat is 4 flats. D flat is 5 flats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or C sharp is 7 sharps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. G flat is 6 flats, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And F sharp is 6 sharps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C flat is 7 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And B is 5 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E is 4 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, how they look on the lines and spaces here doesn't matter. 3 sharps for A. I will put this correctly if we think treble clef. D is 2 sharps. G is 1 sharp. Now, what these sharps and flats are, if we memorize a couple sayings, we can say fat cats go down alleys eating bread. We can say 5 cows got drunk at Eddie's bar. We could say Father Charles goes down and ends battle. The last one actually is maybe the nicest and most pacifistic. So, Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And then the flats are actually opposite that. And with this particular saying, we can turn it around backwards and have a palindrome. Battle ends and down goes Charles's, we just have a little apostrophe, Charles's father. So, if we have a key that has, say, 4 sharps, key of E, it has F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. If we have a key that has 2 flats, it has B flat and E flat. So the key of, say the key of B minor has 2 sharps. It's going to be Father Charles, F sharp, C sharp. Make sense? Sure it does. Okay, how are we doing on time? We've got a couple more minutes here. Let me talk about some other things we can find from the cycle once we do this. There are 3 fully diminished 7th chords. And we can find those by making diamonds within this. I'm just going to look on the inside here. If I make a diamond, I have a fully diminished 7th chord. A, C, E flat, and actually G flat. Or I have F sharp, A, C, and E flat. Or I have D sharp, F sharp, A, C. We can spell all different ways because that's a symmetrical structure. We can also do, so if we do a diamond like 1 over from there, then we have another fully diminished 7th chord. See that? Okay, it's starting to look kind of cool. We can have another one, so like G, B flat, would be, G, B flat, D flat actually, and, where did I go? Oh, and E flat, or no, E, I'm sorry, G, okay, anyway, we'll work that through, spell that in thirds, and we have a fully diminished 7th chord. And we could do the one with also the 4 that we didn't do. Makes the 3rd fully diminished 7th chord. From here we can make our augmented chords by making equilateral triangles. For example, we can have C, and actually let's go like A flat, I'm going to do kind of big here, C, and E. We have an A flat augmented chord. We can have, or it could be enharmonically, C, E, G sharp. It could be the same kind of a thing. Other things we can get out of here really quickly is we can do major chords. Let's say we want C major. We could spell C major with C, E, G, right? So we can go C, back here to G. C, E, G. F major, F, A, C. E flat major is going to be E flat, G, B flat, like that. You see how that works? We can do minor chords. If we know A minor is A, C, E, same kind of thing. A, C, E. D minor, D, F, A. G minor, G, B flat, D, etc., etc. So that's a primer of an idea of what we can do with the cycle. And what a cool thing. You should be able to write this down on your own with a scrap piece of paper. If you can do this on your own, suddenly the key signatures will start to make sense, and what we can build from this, I mean, it really just goes and goes and goes, and I'm just touching on it. So anyway, have a good day. Thanks again. I'm Pete Ford, and hopefully you got something out of this. Thank you. Bye.